Welcome back everybody to Satisfactory series, where we are making more and more and more iron. I'm still working on all the iron that I get, and I'm still trying to get everything that stays going, basically. But first, let me craft the concrete that we require. We require 20 of those. Well, we have more than enough for the 20 of those. It's good news. However, there is a lot of stuff that we do not need at the moment. So let me just put those away so we have more inventory space for other stuff. Okay. Let me see. We needed those cables. 20 pieces of it. Okay. Then we need those rods, but we do not have enough iron for all those. So let's first try to create our plates up to the top. This is taking ages to do, of course, but if needed, I can always make a constructor to improve the speed of this this crafting. Tick, 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 tick. Oh man. Well, anyways, we do not have a lot of plates. We just have 4 iron plates at our inventory, so we need a lot more. We need 100 for the upgrade. Currently we can make 80, 81, 82, 83, and so on. Well, we need 96 to be craftable, beside the 75 other stuff we need. But we need just 1 iron for every iron rod and 2 iron for an iron plate, so that's the difference of both. And luckily for us, we can create the ingots at our smeltery. So we do not need to do that. So we already took a step out of our hands in order to do that stuff. So let's just take a look on how far we are gonna get. We need 100 plates. 5, there we go, 100 plates. I can already make those. Rods, that makes 39. And we are gonna take some more out of the smeltery. There we go, take some out and put some new ores in if we can. No, we can't. We don't have it anymore. So, there we go. Copper out, iron out, and let's go back and craft the pipes. To make 75, and if I'm correct, we do have the stuff that we need for the upgrade. So the plates we have, the cables we have, the concrete we have, and the pipes we have. So the upgrade is completed. There we go, another hub upgrade done. And if you can take a look, you can see little differences.
Congratulations
From the old and new one. We now have a second power generator.
New buildings, which can be found in the build.
There we go. For more other stuff. We now have access to miner MK1. So before I continue, let me make some rods here, because that allows me to pick up that miner here and change it to a there we go. Bang. Yes, I'm not joking. It's huge. There we go. And now we are going. We can also make these things, but we need some plates and such for it. But what we can do, however, is connect it to this power line. If we have the cables for it. Of course, I forgot to make more cables. And while we're here, we can betterly make also some plates. There we go. And we need the smeltery to continue because it stopped. Let's first connect the power supply over here. And then we are gonna make the first conveyor. There we go. 2 things too short. we need some iron ingots in order to continue on. I will improve and get some materials. Be right back. Well, here I am again. Sorry about that. Well, I had to take a break, and I was getting some materials in the meantime. So, and as you can see here, the belt started filling up the iron ore, and as we now have some more plates, we can connect it. So now we have the first automation running. This one produces the iron ore going into this left furnace, which I'm gonna exchange to a iron ingot furnace, and the right one stays on this one, but I'm gonna also change that to a copper one, and then fastly back to this one to inject it with some rest material from the other one. And now we have a first production line running. Some buildings have a ladder on the side which you can climb, so I can climb up it and stand on top. I also can see what it's doing. Well, we are producing 60 a minute, and the belt is way too slow to catch up with that. So basically it goes a little bit different at the speeds that they need to extract, so it will slowly fill up to its full. If the belt is full and that thing is full and the belt stops, this miner stops until it's, well, has some room for it. So basically we now have a smelter for those, but we need more and more and more to get more. We have now a storage container which we are gonna make next. The storage container will give us some space to store our smelted materials, to make sure that we can store it. So a storage container is pretty huge, but if I'm correct, if I move a little bit forward, there we go, I can now directly connect those two. Once it smelts, they come out and go directly into storage, and the storage container will slowly fill up, as you can see here. So now we have a very big supply of stuff, and while we are still doing it, I will make another one going in front of this one. So, and as I can see, the floor here is not good enough, so let me make another part of the floor, and then get back to the storage container, and then close one of it, build, and connect this directly towards it. There we go. So now also the copper goes to the copper tank. So now we have automated a lot of things in just a short time. And as you can see here, it's now full. Soon, when we have splitters and such that we can place, I'm gonna surely make it possible to do the other stuff. Anyways, we need a conveyor belt and a mining installation on the other side. So let's first get the limestone from the limestone depot over there, where that miner is, and make some more concrete. And when we have done that, we can get some iron to make some pipes and make some plates and search for the belt that we are gonna needing to transport the ores from the copper mine back to this base over here. And yes, it will be temporarily, because also the belts are gonna be improved. Anyways, the hub version 5 is the next one, which we are not gonna do until I have everything automated that I want to be automated. I do not want to walk on top of my shoes at the moment. I want to get some speed, get some things going. You guys know the drill. If I take a look, I have everything that I need for the miner. So let's just go. How many plates do I have with me? 8. It's way too low. Can I grab some iron here? Yes, already 100. Well, because it's going continuously now, we do not need to worry about it suffocating itself, because they will be a long time before it suffocates. I will make some, well, iron plates, and then I do that without thinking of it, because I want to make sure that we have enough with us when we go to the other side. So let's go to the copper mine and let's build our first long conveyor system that I think I'm gonna do by there and then going to that location over there to pass to the right spot. Some of you might notice that we have conveyor poles. These conveyor poles are the ones that we are gonna use to make sure that we are not bouncing against something. So there, go. And then I want this one here, one higher. There we go. And this one, turn a bit, one higher, go. Then we have one here, two higher. And I think this is gonna be the last one for now. Because I first need to place the mine to continue. Pick up miner. Let's build it, rotate it, and place it. Now we can take this one and go to there. And then this one to there. And that way we can use the conveyor poles to connect both. We do not need to worry about some vegetation because they cannot block the way we are going. I don't think we have enough, no. It takes a lot of stuff and also we need to make power poles everywhere, so... And as we do not have any cable at this current moment, I will do it this way. So first let's go to the smeltery because I've picked up some copper ore to be put into the copper factory over here. Then we can also grab some standalone copper ingots and also some iron ingots to continue our work. This thing over here currently uses 4 of 4. So we are gonna have a problem later on because we need more power lines from that network. What I do know is that if you connect 2 devices to the same network, you have more megajoules to work with. So let me take a look. First we need a lot of iron plates. We need a lot of iron, well, iron copper wire, excuse me. Because we need also a lot of cable and some poles to transfer the power. And if I'm correct, for the power thing, I want to make a power pole over there. And then connect this power pole to this power pole. So we have a long line. There is a rule that we do not have any possibility to change the way the power lines work. So if you take a power line to the other side, nothing can go through the power line. Same for the backwards. Oh dang. Where is it? Where's that thing? Where is he? Whew. Was that unlucky or was it unlucky? We still need more plates. And we need a power pole up there. Can't we place it up there? There we go. And now I can take this one and connect it to that one. And that one to that one. So now that factory is running. So now I need to be quick, make some plates so we can connect the the second smeltery. And I'm thinking of laying down this line to the right one and then the copper line on the other side. But for now we need some plates. So let's create some plates and keep on going. Tick 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 tick. There we go. And let's just turn this line down. This one is still smelting, so let it be. This one is also still smelting. We're gonna let that be too, because I want to lay down this line to this one. this pole is gonna be removed. I want, where's that pole over here? That pole's over there, so let's put it here, and then 2, 3. Let's see if I connect this one to this one. Yes, I can. Can I connect this one to this one? Also, yes. And that's how you make a conveyor system. There we go. Grab it. Copper ingot. You change iron ingots. Put this in. There we go. Do I have some copper ores with me? No, I don't. Good. So, if you can see there, the ore, the copper ore, is now moving over our conveyor line all the way to here. The power goes through all the power lines from this power station over here. So, the better thing to say, it still has some fuel left, but I'm gonna refill it because the more power we use, the faster it will basically goes up. As soon as it goes over this gray line here, that's the capacity, the whole network goes down and the fuse is burned out. So yeah. And this makes 4. Okay. This over here is now connected to the other one. If I give this power, you can see that the gray line goes up because the capacity of the network is higher. Currently, I'm not gonna do that. But what I can say is that our copper is arriving very soon. Take a look, there it comes. So we do not need to walk there and back anymore. So that's a great thing, I think. Sadly, I still want to drive from that location we went to last time. Those things that we saw there were yeah, basically parts of a crashed vehicle that contains a hard drive that makes my life a lot easier in this game. But most of the time those are late game products, so yeah. I have no idea how I'm gonna take a look at that, but it works, so let's keep it that way. Good. Now for the next upgrade. Just turn it on. Let's see. Oh, it's reachable. If we can grab some resources from our smelteries over here, we can get pretty far, I think. But in order to make it even more easy, let's take a look at another power pole over here. This line is full over here. This is also full over here. But what I can do, however, is take a look at the power line that goes to here. Remove that. Now get the power line connecting to this one and this one to here. And now it's also connected while we still have 2 connections over here. The production line also includes a constructor, and constructor can turn a single material into a single item. But for those things we need some reinforced stuff, so there we go. And more iron plates, another, there we go. And now take a look at the constructor, because we can place it down. I will not build the constructor permanently on this spot. It's just for now. And let me see, do I have the bars inside? No, I don't. This constructor can be very easy and handy to use, because we can do a lot of stuff with it. And once again, not enough inventory space. Why? There we go. That should clear some things up. Good. Good. Let me see. Can we make some container? Yes, we can. And now angle it, and I can see that we cannot place it. However, we can do if we do this. So now this is also square, so that's a good thing. And then we need the storage thingy thing. There we go. This one into that one. This one will turn onto the iron plates. And the only thing that I now need to do, grab iron and put iron in here. And then connect the power source to this thing. And we can see that we blew up the fuse. As you can see here, there's smoke coming out of our power generator. And it's, well, the fuse blew out, as you can see here. Which means that I have to power up two at the same time. So this way you can solve the issue. They are both running now and both providing power. And this factory is now producing plates. While the texture is not always the correct thing to watch at, because there are bolts on it and such, what comes out are the plates. So, well, I think it's a normal thing that they keep doing every time, single animation. But it does work, and it does make the plates that we're gonna need a lot of. So while we focus on to the other stuff that we need to make, such as the cables, which we are gonna having soon, the concrete is very easy to get, so the most important things are the iron parts. So, like, we focus on the iron rods, and then the other stuff go focus on something else. I think that's it for this episode. Next episode we unlock the next tier that we are gonna use in game, as well as that we are gonna expand our factory even further. So I hope to see you all in the next episode. See you all next time. Good luck.